Men's basketball picks up a win over Wilmington College, 85-75. Coach, your thoughts on the game?
Oh, I'm proud we found a way to win. I think a lot of credit to them, man. I've always felt this way about Wilmington, but when you play them, they're going to play, hard. 100% urgency for 40 minutes. I think Coach Hunt does a great job. I felt that tonight. Even when we were up, early in the first half, they came out in the second half and played even harder. I felt like they cranked it up. They were driving at us hard. We struggled to keep them in front of us at times. I thought they scored in the paint on us a little bit too easily. But I'm proud that we found a way to win. They were a couple guys down. But they play their tails off, and they make everything you do difficult. They challenge everything you do, and I was proud that we found a way to win. Obviously, I think it got a little more interesting down the stretch than we would have liked. We missed a few free throws, and they're just never out of the fight. I think they have really tough kids, and they play their tails off. But I'm proud that we found a way to win, where we probably maybe didn't necessarily finish the best down the stretch, but I'm proud we still found a way.
And you guys also started by going down 8-2. Wilmington called a timeout. What was the message at that timeout?
Oh, I don't remember. I'm sure it was at that point I felt like we'd missed some shots. It was really early in the game, and I think it's easy to scoreboard watch and feel like maybe we're not doing XYZ well enough. But the reality is we'd given up some easy baskets. And we had missed some good shots. So, the message is we got to keep playing. And I think execute a little bit better offensively. I thought we did a really good job from that point on of finishing twos when we got in the paint. And we guarded them much better the rest of the first half. The second half was a little bit of a challenge at times. They were I thought they had great spacing. They were driving by us too easily. And I think that's a credit to them. But proud that we found a way, and we're good enough in stretches defensively to win.
Hey, you guys had to guard Jeffrey Mansfield for all 40 minutes tonight he played.
Yeah.
Tallied 22 points, but you guys made him shoot 7 for 17. What was the key to stopping a guy like him?
Well, he's hard to stop. Honestly, I think the key is not let him get to the free throw line, which I don't think he shot a free throw in the first half, to my recollection. I don't think he did. But second, he shot 9 in the second half. If you let him get it around the basket and then you foul him, they're freebies for him. I think the nights that he scores, in the 20s, he shoots 10 free throws. He's really, really good at it. And he's hard enough to guard as it is. You can't foul him. And that was our plan going in. I obviously don't think we did a great job of that in the second half. He's a guy that there will be a lot of people in the league that'll be pretty excited when he graduates.
You guys pick up your 5th straight win in a row, Coach. How do you keep that rolling into Wednesday and this next coming Saturday?
We just take it one day at a time. We're trying to get better. I'm really proud of the way that we've done that. I still think we have a long way to go and a lot of room for growth. But I do think we're getting better. I think you look at a guy like Jackson Simmons. He's becoming pretty dang good. He's a great rebounder. He's got great hands. He's pursuing the ball when it comes off of the rim with elite urgency. He can score it on the block. He's doing a lot of things really, really well for us. Tonight he was guarding some perimeter players, and I thought he was moving his feet and doing a pretty good job doing that. Rob Watson coming off the bench. Those two guys, those bigs off the bench, those guys are getting better and better and better. And I think that's a really big deal for us. I think it makes us much harder to guard. They're doing a good job defending and rebounding, and I think we've gotten better as a team on the glass because those guys have had a lot to do with it. So, and you go down the list. Ashton Price, I think, is really starting to come into his own as an offensive spark off the bench. He's a very good offensive player. We want him to be aggressive, and he's a great shooter, and he can finish it around the basket. He can handle it and play off the ball screen. So we just need to keep getting better. Obviously this is a big one Wednesday. We got our hands full. Last time we played these guys, man, they kicked our tails. They kicked our tails for 40 minutes. So we feel like we've gotten a lot better since then, and now we got to go find out if we have.
Interested to see that matchup. Saw that Heidelberg is losing by 20 or 25 points to Mount Union right now. So it's going to be an interesting matchup on Wednesday. One more question for you, Coach. Luke Driscoll, plus 16 off the bench tonight, had 7 points. Kind of been struggling to get it going before that. Talk about what he's done over the season.
Luke's a warrior. He's a warrior. He's one of the best competitors I've been around. He's, an absolute gym rat. Loves basketball, and what he brings is he is consistently going to play as hard as he possibly can. I think does as good of a job as anybody's we have, being engaged in every possession, offensively, defensively, and he's got game. He's got some funky ways to finish, and I think he's hard to guard because of that. And I thought he did a good job of finishing some twos today, but he brings much more than just whatever showed up on the stat sheet. The 7 points. He's a very good defender. A lot of times he'll guard some of the other teams' better ball handling, playmaking guys and do a really good job. He can harass them away from the basket, and he's just a tough kid. And we need him to keep getting better. I think he's continued to grow, and I think he's got a long way to go still. So we're excited, and all those guys I think off the bench have gotten a ton better, and we're excited for that to continue.
Appreciate your time, Coach. Congrats on the win, and good luck this week.
Thank you, guys.